Was it Sideways that really killed Merlot temporarily? I don't know, yes and no. But let's talk about Merlot on day 5 of the Wine Advent Calendar. Welcome back to Drinking It In. Day 5 of the 2025 Wine Advent Calendar. We're talking about Merlot. I asked a question in the intro, did Sideways kill Merlot? Because that's the common perception. People are like, oh, well, ever since that movie, right, Merlot has been on a downtrend. But I think there's a nuanced explanation here. Yes, Sideways did definitely push people out of Merlot and into Pinot Noir, right? Miles didn't want to go back in that restaurant if they were going to be drinking any fucking Merlot.
Oh, aye, Captain, you got it.
And if they want to drink Merlot, we're drinking Merlot.
No, if anybody orders Merlot, I'm leaving. I am not drinking any fucking Merlot!
But that wasn't the real reason. Merlot had gotten so popular in the early 90s and then into the early 2000s that people were just planting it all over the place. And they were making Merlot wines that weren't great. So in the end, my belief is that the bad Merlot wines that were released onto the market were the cause of Merlot's temporary demise. Now, I love Merlot. I love Merlot. Love. I love right bank Bordeaux wines. So wines from Saint-Emilion and Fronsac, appellations like that, where the blend is dominated by Merlot. I just find the wines rounder, softer, and so much more approachable and easy to love. Pomerol's another one. Those are a little expensive, but those are delightful. Too many people have gotten into that Cabernet Sauvignon lane and don't ever change lanes to go to Merlot. But I think it's time. I think it's time to explore Merlot at a lot more. And one wine that we had recently, it was part of the Generous Pour in the Capitol Grill in this year, the 2025 Generous Pour, was the Advice from John Merlot. You Had Me at Hell No from Orange Swift. Cool label. I'm still looking for bottles. I can't quite find it around here, which is kind of disturbing. But we had that wine at the Generous Pour. Actually, we also had the wine. It was one of the wines that they were doing with their Wagyu and wine, which is a burger and red wine pairing event, right? And it's just a stunner. And it's so deep, dark. It's got a little sweetness, lots of spice, and lots of baking spice. Nutmeg, clove, like that type of vibe. And it was just so easy, so perfect with the burger, but it's so easy to drink on its own. And it's that wine, that type of wine, that I think is going to get people back into Merlot if they're willing to take that step. Some people just see Merlot and they're like, nope, not willing to take that step, but I encourage you to take the Merlot step soon. That's all I got. I'll see you tomorrow.